Parabola will be a major component of 14. Yes, I believe it will. Although, remember, we produce these beers during the course of the year. All of our old favorites always are kind of rehashed and brewed again and are put in the oak aging cellar. But at the end of the day, the winemakers make the decision. So Parabola will be on the table. It will be one of the choices that the winemakers have, and if history repeats itself, it definitely will be in the beer. At what level? Impossible to say. Base will be determined by the winemakers. If I was a betting man, I would think that possibly Abacus or possibly a new beer that we just created called Sticky Monkey. And I'm just hopeful that those will find their way into the base. Not necessarily because of the volume that we brewed. We've brewed everything at pretty even volumes, but it just, to me, at least on paper and from what I've tasted out of the stainless steel, is an awesome beer. And I think a lot of our fans have targeted 11 as one of their favorite blends. That was a blend, if I recall correctly, that had a little bit more of the Bravo Abacus type middle, and I don't know, maybe it'll go back that way. I don't want to be influential on the winemaking. My favorite beer. See, now my palate is still developing to accept aged beers. Although these beers age well, relatively speaking, to the rest of our fleet, I'm still a fresh beer guy to the bone. And when I say fresh beer, I mean that beer is recently put in the bottle and stored cold. So I love these beers as they mature over time and age in the barrel. And it's amazing how clean, fresh, and beautiful these beers taste even after a couple of years of sitting in our aging cellar. And from I'm a scientist in my head, and I can't scientifically tell you why those beers are so well preserved in oak. And certainly from that point, when they're put into the bottle, they start changing in a completely different way. So barrel aged and bottle aged are, to me, two different pathways to flavor development. And I tend to like the beers when they're straight out of the barrel. That being said, which of those do I like? So I guess what I'm getting to is that I tend to like the latest and greatest. 13 is what I've been drinking the most of recently. It's not like I break one of these open every night, but been drinking with my friends. I have had the opportunity to do verticals in a number of different settings, and I've been really happy with the way 10 has developed over time. I think when I taste it next to 11, I like 11 better. When I taste those all against the next in line, I think I still prefer 11. And then ultimately, 13 has been my favorite in a vertical tasting lately.